Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I have another Nintendo Switch controller to show everybody today, and if you're familiar with my channel, I tend to get a lot of Nintendo Switch accessories, and many of those times, they're usually presents for all of the other gamers in my household. This time, I picked up the PowerA Enhanced Pokemon Wireless Controller in the Pikachu graffiti theme for my younger brother who's a die-hard Pokemon fan, specifically a die-hard Pikachu fan. He collects everything and anything that has to deal with Pikachu, and all of that Pikachu merchandise is littered in his room. So this is the perfect little gift for him. If you've seen my other videos, here's a little tip. If you want to try out a present before you give one away to test it out, see if it has defects or anything like that, open it from the bottom. There's usually less tape and most people don't examine the bottom of the box before opening something. So the contents of the box are really minimal besides documentation. They're considerate enough to throw in 2 AA batteries. That leads to the first warning for those interested in the PowerA line of enhanced wireless controllers. They run off batteries. But as advertised, it mentions that they last for about 30 hours, and that's true because I have other PowerA controllers and they all have similar battery lifespans. In my opinion, this has to be one of the best PowerA designs for their wireless controllers. I love this Pikachu graffiti theme as mentioned earlier. It's clear what the inspiration behind it is. I love how it's two-tone, white on the front and top, black on the back. But if you're a regular on my channel, this is the same line of controllers that my Animal Crossing KK slider controller comes from, and they're pretty much identical in build and functionality. Click that card above if you're interested on checking that one out. But shameless plug aside, as mentioned in my KK slider video, this controller does not feel premium at all. Add claps in between all of that. I don't know how to get emphasis out. It actually feels really light and it's made out of plastic. The only saving grace is that when you add the 2 AA batteries, it gives it a better feel in the hands weight-wise. Otherwise, the aesthetic appeal of these controllers and how uniquely designed they are is probably the only or the biggest selling point for this line of controller. Actually, I'm wrong. The other huge selling point is that there are actual programmable buttons on the back that are very helpful because you can actually map them on the fly. The analog sticks have a good amount of resistance and they feel a bit more firm than Nintendo Switch Pro controller, and all of the face buttons and triggers have the expected clickiness that third-party controllers are well known for, which may be a good thing or bad thing based on the user's preference. This video is mainly for those interested in the design and want a better look at this Pikachu graffiti controller, and in a few seconds I'll show off how easy it is to sync up this controller to a Nintendo Switch, and I'll start up Smash Brothers and do a little demo on how easy it is to map the buttons on the fly. So I got the batteries in, let's give it a try. So the process for pairing this controller is the same with any other third-party controller or even the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. There's usually a button at the top, which is a sync button. Just hold it down for a few seconds and it should pair automatically to whatever nearby Switch has the change grip order menu open. So it's pretty simple, really simple. I forgot to mention earlier that there's indicator lights on the bottom so you know which player controller you are and if it's functioning or not, and all the other things that those indicator lights indicate. So I'm going to turn on Smash Brothers. I'm going to crop out the whole loading screen because everything on the Nintendo Switch when it first loads up takes freakishly long. So if anybody who doesn't have a Nintendo Switch out there, most games have a really long intro loading screen. So this is going to be a really simple demonstration on how to map the buttons on the fly. I'm just going to have training mode on, and obviously I'm going to have to pick Pikachu because this is a Pikachu controller, so it only makes sense, right? Right. And I love how there's a lot of dead air time, so you're just going to hear me elongate words or say phrases over and over again because I'm kind of doing this live at the moment, kind of not. It's one of those weird voiceover moments. But all you do is press that programmable button on the back. I can't say programmable. Then that light will turn on. For this test, we're going to choose the shield button, which is one of the triggers, and then set it to that back programmable button, and everything should be set up. So as I mash that back right side button with the shield, that'll also function as the dodge roll later on. I'm going to set up the left backside button as the grapple or throw. So we're going to get everything set up. That light is turned on. Press the left side shoulder button, and then the back button, and now you're seeing me grapple over and over and over and over and over again. So I'm just going to shut up for a few seconds and you can see me mess with the controller on Smash Brothers. Thanks for checking out my video and watching it all the way through. I hope that I was able to help some of you out there contemplating on getting this controller. But other than that, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to check out these others that have popped up already. And if you really enjoyed spending time with me, consider subscribing to be the first to know when I upload something new or even go live. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you all soon. Bye.